What do I think of arena fighters? For those of you who don't know, arena fighters are things like the Naruto series of fighting games. Usually they're tied to an anime of some sort. And they are pretty mashy. A lot of times there isn't a whole lot of difference between characters. It's usually an excuse to see flashy anime characters do cool stuff. Now, my personal opinion is I don't like the arena fighters that are out right now. And the reason why I don't like arena fighters that are out right now is because they've just ditched all concepts of balance. Now, infamously, I made a TikTok saying balance doesn't matter, it only matters in as much as it adds to the fun. But I feel like arena fighters that are out right now are so unbalanced that they're not fun. And in fact, I think a lot of them are just incomplete. And that's because a lot of times arena fighters are sold based on the power of their IP, not because of the solidity of their gameplay. Like Jump Force, whether you liked it or not, had a ton of issues. It had crashing issues, it had net play issues, it had moves that could clash together and lock up the game, and very little attention was spent on fixing this. Because Bandai Namco knew that their target audience didn't care. They just wanted to see their favorite anime characters fight against each other. They didn't particularly care if the game was in a workable state. It was a distraction. It wasn't really worthy for competition. And not every game has to be worthy for competition, but there does sort of have to be a line for me personally to enjoy it. You must be this sweaty in order to ride. Simply put, that makes a lot of arena fighters feel like cash-ins to me, and there's nothing particularly wrong with that, but it's not what I come to fighting games for. That being said, if a friend wants me to play with them, I will totally play. I will play literally fucking anything. I mean, I've played competitive typing games. The arena fighters are not a stretch. I more so just wish that the creators of arena fighters would do more with the IP. Because we saw what could happen if you have a strong IP and a strong gameplay system with Dragon Ball FighterZ. It sold amazing. It was one of the best-selling fighting games of all time. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus was the same thing. We don't really know Grand Blue here in the States, but over in Japan, where it's very popular, it was one of the best-selling fighting games of all time. And we're seeing similar games upcoming with DNF Duel and Project L. And that's actually what I want to see more of. I'd like to see more games like that than arena fighters. Because a seriously competitive Demon Slayer game, or One Punch Man game, or Cross Shonen Jump game, or something like that would be absolutely sick and would sell like crazy. And instead of just getting one fan base, the arena fighter fan base, the hardcore anime fan base, you could get that and the FGC at the same time.